Hi everyone, my name is Joshua Belmorio, and I'm currently in my last semester of a Bachelor of Media and Communications, majoring in journalism and nonfiction creative writing. My internship for this unit was at Northside Radio Station, which was primarily a role where I was focused on administrative, clerical, and research support. This included organizing and preparing research for programs and fine-tuning my supervisor's responses to certain questions asked by the Facebook group. Here, you can see an example of a post I helped to create. In addition to assisting with the creation of Facebook posts, I also helped with the development of TikTok videos, as well as creating a newsletter service for the program. However, due to technical difficulties involved with numerous newsletter development services, the newsletter wasn't finalized, and therefore I can't include an example in these slides. During the course of my degree, I studied the unit MMCC 3020, or News Media New Directions, under which I dedicated particular focus to the format of news media known as explainers. Now, explainers can easily be understood as reporting which answers the how and why questions behind the story. This reduced form of reporting was crucial to my creation of both Facebook and TikTok posts due to the simple fact that for a post on either platform to be successful, they must be eye-catching and brief. Furthermore, my Furthermore, attention-grabbing reporting on either platform is a core part of those platforms' practices, what Diana Bosio refers to as their cultural and vernacular social practices. It is therefore critical to understand these social practices in order to effectively communicate through these platforms. These are all ideas that I had contended with during both of my prior reflective tasks for this unit, and consequently, they had a distinct influence in my work at Northside Radio Station. Now, here you can see an example of the website that I also helped to develop. Here is a program that I assisted in the writing of. Now, before I move on to my strengths and weaknesses I held during my internship, I would like to highlight my prior SMART goals taken from my second reflective task. During the discussion of my strengths and weaknesses, I would like to contrast this discussion to what my goals were throughout the internship in order to showcase areas which I succeeded or failed in. Please note that the reason I haven't included my SMART goals from my first reflective task is that I made the mistake of not completing them in a grid format. I was under the assumption that that was a guideline, not a requirement, and I was wrong. The strengths that I depended on during my internship were that I was dedicated to the work. I only missed one Zoom meeting due to being ill, but remained in constant communication with my supervisor, David Brown, throughout the entirety of the internship. Furthermore, I believe I provided in-depth analysis of research, social media cultures, and logics, which ultimately forwarded the progress of the radio program as it set foot in new formats, namely TikTok. These strengths are ones that I had mentioned during prior reflective tasks, primarily the first reflection. This reflection was where I cemented my need to utilize my theoretical understanding of social media practices during the creation of Facebook and TikTok posts. Additionally, through my internship and enhanced by the constant communication between my supervisor and myself, I have developed a critical business relationship which will act as a core backbone of my future career, as David himself has offered himself as a reference in any future applications. My weaknesses were that I found it difficult communicating through email and Zoom meetings, only which was a part Zoom meetings only, which was a part of the internship itself. Regardless, this was a core aspect of the internship that I had to adapt to. Additionally, time management was another difficulty I came up against, as although I had always completed my tasks in a prompt and efficient manner, I often found it difficult to balance my work that I was assigned to me through the internship and with the work other units had required of me. Similarly to my second reflective task, this was something that I had mentioned there that I found difficult. Although I have continued to improve my time management capabilities, even by the end of the internship, I have to admit it was something that I struggled with. Here you can see my current SMART goals for the next 3 years of my career. Overall, I am to hone both the skills as well as the theoretical knowledge that I've developed during my internship and studies. As Ashton highlights, there are three forms in which creative work can exist: the specialist, which consists of artists or professionals within the arts, the embedded, which are creatives within non-creative fields, and finally the support, staff which assist with the minutiae of business within a creative field. Therefore, I aim to have outlined in my 3 year plan. Therefore, the aims I've outlined in my 3 year plan make me applicable and capable of fulfilling all three roles Ashton discusses. Demonstrated here is an industry report courtesy of Sprout Social, a blog dedicated to sourcing, analyzing, and distributing knowledge centered on the intersection between social media and business. As you can see, throughout the past decade, the importance of skills relating to social media platforms has only increased and is expected to continue to do so. Therefore, it is critical that successful employees are aware of the cultural norms surrounding these platforms, as well as best how to utilize them in order to create an effective business outcome. Thank you.